folks, I'm Ian Baker, the product specialist here at American RV. Today I have the pleasure of going over the all-new Monaco Dynasty Duke. This is going to be a 45-foot ultra-high luxury coach. Has a ton of amenities from the front all the way to the back, both exterior and interior. We're going to start on the outside. Let's go ahead and start on the front end, and I'll start to walk you through it so you can see everything this coach has to offer. Right up front, you're going to have a DuraShield. I know it's almost impossible to see on video, but that's kind of the point. It's going to be a nice film that's going to go over the entire front end. That way any rocks or anything that get thrown by other vehicles aren't going to scratch up your full body paint on here. Right here in front and center, this is going to be a power slide out tray, and that's going to house a 10,000 watt generator so you can run everything inside the coach. The great thing about the power tray, it is going to be sturdy enough that when it's out, you can go ahead and climb up on there. So if you need to clean off your windshield, it'll be nice and easy to do so, and you can reach it and access it very easy. As we start to move back on the coach, we'll notice our mirrors on both sides. These are going to be 3-directional mirrors, and it is going to have your side camera built in. So that way, as you go to switch lanes, it'll have a nice view of your side, make sure it covers your blind spot and you're not going to hit anyone. The entry door, you'll see here you have this beautiful Monaco emblemized power step. As we open it up, that's going to go ahead and slide out just like so. Really cool step, nice and easy to get in, really low to the ground, super simple. Also, the door is going to lock airtight. So when this shuts, there's going to be a seal. It seals airtight. Make sure you're not going to get, that shaky door sound you have in a lot of your Class A's. It's going to be completely secure. Right here, you're going to have keyless entry built into the grab rail, making it nice and easy to get up into the coach. And of course, you're going to have the grab rail for assistance. Like I mentioned, it is going to be full body paint all the way from the front to the back. Fantastic paint job. In fact, this coach right here, this is a one-of-a-kind paint job, folks. Custom paint job, absolutely gorgeous. When you take a look at the colors, they just go together extremely well. And again, you won't find another coach out there like it. Underneath here, we're going to have 22.5-inch tires, nice large tires on there. Of course, you'll have your slide here. You're going to have frameless windows. Advantage to frameless windows, A, they're just going to look a lot nicer. B, you can keep them open while it's raining. You're not going to get any rain that's going to come in there, but you are going to get good airflow. That's also going to be further assisted by the power window toppers that are on every one. So you have the window awnings. Those are going to come out to further protect so you can keep it open while it's raining. Also, you get a huge power awning up top. That's going to have an LED built in. That's fantastic. One-touch operation. It slides out. Huge power awning. You'll also get slide-out toppers, which is going to make it better and easier for you to clean when you're ready to put the coach away or you're going to travel. Now, underneath the slide, let's go ahead and start taking a look at some of the compartments. And one of the things I want to point out is going to be the compartment door right here. Take a look at how thick that is, folks. That's a nice thick door. They're not going to be flimsy. They're going to be made in-house. Fantastic door system here. Now we're going to get nice large power trays. So the great thing about this, and I'll show you, you're going to have a power switch on this side and on the other side, but it's just a touch of a button, just like that, rolls right out. Super easy access. Same thing goes back in, and like I mentioned, you can control this from either the door side or the off door side of the coach. Not only do they give you one, but as we open this up, you'll see there's going to be another one here, and again, it is going to have the power switch on there. As we move back, you'll see here you're going to get a nice storage compartment, as well as your Dirt Devil central vac system. That's where that's going to clean out at. Now take a look at this. That is going to be 8 batteries. Those are going to be 8 6-volt auxiliary batteries, which is going to power the house portion of your coach. So that's a ton of power there, which is fantastic. This is a full electric coach. There is not any propane on this coach, which is great. That way you don't have the risk of traveling with propane. As we take a look here, this is where a lot of our electronic components are going to be. We'll have our inverter charger there, as well as your surge guard, which is going to be built in. We do have some lights here, And again, your 22.5-inch tires, nice big rubber on there, giving you a great driving experience. You'll have a storage compartment here, as well as your DEF tank right there. As we open up the last compartment on the door side, you'll see here you're going to have a couple more battery disconnects, and then you will have the chassis batteries located there. As we come around to the back, this is going to be the pride and joy. I love this about the Monaco Dynasty, especially on the Duke. This is going to be a Cummins 15-liter ISX engine. That's going to put out about 600 horsepower and just under 2,000 foot-pounds of torque. So you want to talk power, this coach is going to have it. That engine is big, it's powerful. You definitely need to try it out. It drives like a dream down the road. Of course, you'll get factory hitch on there as well. As we come around to the other side, I'll show you here, and this is a big deal. I really like this in your diesel pushers as well. You're going to get a side radiator. That's going to allow for better airflow, and also if you do have to have any maintenance on the engine, it's a lot easier to get into the rear compartment. Right in front of that, we're going to have our power cord right there. And then as we move up the coach, here's going to be where all our water connections are going to be. So on the door itself, you have a little cleaning station, which is nice, place for paper towel holder. You'll see you're going to have a whole house filter, as well as you'll have your drains in here, and of course your black and gray tank terminations. Also, you'll have a built-in outside shower that will have a light. So again, if you're hooking up or unhooking at night, it is nice and easy to access that. As we take a look here, this is going to be our Aqua Hot system. This is what's going to heat the coach itself. You can see the propylene glycol in it. Think of this like a giant boiler system in a house. It's going to have heated, essentially radiators that are going to be all the way through it. It'll have fans that blow that hot air. Fantastic system. And here we're going to get another storage compartment, and then of course the front two are going to be our power trays. And like I mentioned, we'll also have the control right on here. All right, folks, I know it's a ton of great features on the outside, but let's go take a look and see the beauty of the Duke on the inside. Welcome to the elegant interior of the Monaco Dynasty Duke. Like I mentioned earlier, this is a one-of-a-kind when it comes to the Dynasty, because we went ahead and outfitted it with some special options and upgrades. One of them happens to be the Crestron system, which gives us full control of the coach through our iPad that does come with it. For example, if I want to control the lights, maybe I want to turn a couple off, no problem. I can go ahead and do that from the comfort of my couch. I can do them all at once, or I can do them individually. I'm also going to get full control over my shades. Let's say maybe, I don't want the shade down anymore. I can go ahead and lift that up. Or maybe I want it a little bit darker. I can go ahead and shut the blind. Again, I have full control right from the touch of the iPad right here. Also on here, I'm going to have control of all the TVs in the coach, which I'm going to have one overhead, I'll have one straight across, one in the bedroom, and one outside. Let's go ahead and take a look at the one overhead. As you can see on our overhead TV, we're watching Bewitched, a classic television show. But we can go ahead and easily change the volume to turn it up. Of course, we can turn it down. We're able to change the channel and even turn the TV on and off. The great thing about this is this one device will control all my TVs, which I can watch separate channels on at the same time. That way I don't have to have a million different remotes. Everything is going to be controlled centrally right here on this tablet. Also, one of the fantastic features it has is going to be the Silverleaf program. Let me show you a little bit of that. So this is going to give us full control over a lot of the different options on the coach itself. Everything from the generator to the inverter, our block heater, batteries. We'll also have control of our Wi-Fi, tank control, and we can control our thermostat. Again, everything can be controlled right here from the tablet. Fantastic, all-in-one, super easy to use. When I'm done, I can just close it up, set it right here, and it's ready for when I need it again. All right, let's go ahead and talk a little bit about the floor plan in the Duke, because it's an absolutely beautiful one. Starting off in one of our slides, we're gonna have our beautiful sofa. This is going to be villa furniture. It's gonna be ultra plush, upgraded leather on there. Fantastic sofa, extremely comfortable. You're going to have the ottoman that does come with it, and the ottoman does have some storage as you lift up the cushions. Also, not that you have to tell anybody, but this will fold out into a sleeper sofa. So if you do have additional guests with you and you'd like to have them stay, there is a place for them to stay. Well, I showed you the power blinds. It will be power blinds throughout the entire coach, which is fantastic. You are going to have power systems right in here. This will pop right up. You have a couple of your standard plugins as well as some USB plugins right there. Solid hardwoods all the way throughout. Absolutely gorgeous on the woodwork. Great storage up top. This is going to have your self-supported hidden hinges. So when that lifts up, again, nice deep storage there. Of course, we're going to have our LED lights all the way throughout as well. Again, I mentioned on the outside, this is an all-electric coach. As we can see here, nice big buffet style dinette. This of course does slide out like it is currently to give extra room, or you can slide it in if it's just going to be the two of you. You also have storage on both sides and some underneath, and then again, more storage all the way along the top. Right next to us is going to be our beautiful Whirlpool residential refrigerator. Top of the line residential appliance. You can see right here we're going to have our ice maker as well as water dispenser, which is wonderful having it built in right into the door. When we open this up, huge storage in here. You get a ton of room for everything you're going to need. And then underneath, you're going to have your drawer style freezer. So plenty of room for those long excursions. You're gonna be able to bring all the food, everything with you. Also right next to that, you're going to get some extra pantry space, both on top and bottom, which is wonderful. Again, all hidden hinges on there, that solid hardwood, just absolutely gorgeous. And take a look at the countertop space. Huge countertop and prep surface. Of course, that's going to be the solid surface. True induction cooktop is going to be built right in. The true induction is fantastic because it helps reduce the chance of burns. You know, you can put your hand on here seconds after you turn it off and it won't be hot to the touch at all. Just a great system. We're also going to have plugins here for any additional kitchen appliances we would like to plug in, and we're going to have a nice countertop extension right here. Underneath, nice storage area, perfect place for a trash can. And then much like next to the refrigerator, we're going to get additional storage right here. Up above, built into the slide, we have great storage on both sides of our convection microwave, as you can see. And like I mentioned, this is convection microwave. Plenty of room there, very large. That way, if you do want to bake goods, you're able to go ahead and bake them right in there. The convection is definitely the way to go. It's a lot simpler, easier to clean, and it's going to take up a lot less space. And when you free up the space, it allows you to put in other amazing things, like you're going to have 2 silverware trays with slidable drawers here for extra deep storage. And one of my personal favorites underneath, you're going to get a dishwasher. Again, high-end, super high luxury coach, you expect to have higher amenities, and this is going to be one of them. Top of the line, we have a dishwasher going to be built in. In the center here, you get extra storage space, great place for any canned goods. We'll have our tray here for sponge, and then plenty of storage underneath. Above, we have our nice high-rise faucet here. This is going to pull out, have your controls, your spray controls, right on the head itself for easy operation. We'll have our sink top covers and a beautiful split double stainless steel bowl that is going to be undermounted. The undermount, of course, is going to be advantageous because it's going to have less chance for leaks and also less water runoff. As you're washing your dishes, you don't have to worry about it running off because you have a natural lip that's going to be built in. As we start to move further down, we'll get into our entertainment area. Again, this is going to be straight across from the couch. You have great storage on the sides. Up top, we'll have our DVD player. And again, you have storage all along the top and additional sides here. All hidden hinges, as you can see. This TV is going to be able to lower in case you want a window. There will be a giant window behind it. That's nice and simple. It's just going to be touch of a button, and then this will go ahead and go right down. So super simple and easy. Again, this TV can be controlled separately from your overhead TV as well as your bedroom and exterior TVs, so you can watch different things on them at the same time. Right underneath this one, you are going to have a sound bar for superior sound quality, as more than likely this will be the main TV that you're going to watch. Underneath, we can pull this out. We have wonderful trays on either side, so you get some extra space here. If you want to maybe set this up as a desk, you know, your computer area, you are able to do that. Also, these are going to be removable, so you can still get into the drawer. Very nice system there. If you want, you can even use these as serving trays. They work wonderfully. Going to be very decorative and classy. Then underneath, we're going to have very deep drawers. You take a look, you'll have extra deep drawers on both sides. And then centered, you're going to have your fireplace. The fireplace is again going to run off electric like everything in this coach does. But the great thing about the fireplace is it is going to put out a fair amount of heat, and it really helps to take the chill off on those cold mornings or those chilly evenings. All right, I know this section has been absolutely beautiful. Let's go take a look at our half bath, our master bedroom, and our master bath. Before we head into the half bath, I do want to hit on one more gorgeous feature, and that is going to be the flooring itself. From the front to the back of the coach, you're going to have heated, hand-laid porcelain tile floor. Absolutely gorgeous, and because it's going to be heated, your feet are going to be nice and toasty during the cold season. Also, you're going to want to make sure that you keep it clean. So right here, right outside the half bath, you are going to have your Dirt Devil central vac system, just nice and easy to plug in there, or even better, right around the corner, you're going to have your toe kick. So that way you can just go ahead and sweep your floor. You just kick it over like this, and shut it when you're done. Nice and easy, and it's going to be all vacked up and clean. Now right here outside of our half bath, we are going to have a multiplex system. You'll see this throughout the coach. It's going to have different options based upon where it is, everything from lighting to water pump to vents to blinds, but you will see that throughout. And of course that can also be controlled via the iPad. Now part of that Crestron system is going to be this right here, and this is absolutely wonderful. I know it may look daunting at first because it's new technology, but I'll tell you what, this is so much simpler than the giant control panels. For example, let's say I want to turn on my generator. No problem. I look to where it says Genset, I go ahead and push that, and I push start. That's all there is to it. 10,000 watts of power pumping through the Duke. That's all it takes, folks. All right, I'll go ahead and shut that off. Just as easy. Let's go ahead and take a look at our half bath. First thing you're going to notice is going to be the toilet. This is a wonderful toilet. It is going to be a power flush system. As you can see, the controls are going to be on the wall. You have two different types of flush. You will have your standard flush, or you will have your water saving flush on there as well. Of course, you are still going to get the beautiful heated tile in here. You'll have a huge vanity with storage underneath, massive countertop, again, solid surface, molded in bowl. And then above that, we're going to have our mirrored medicine cabinet with storage behind. In the bedroom of the Duke, you are going to get a very comfortable king-size sleep number bed. This way you can control the comfort, and if you and your partner like to have different firmnesses of the bed, that is absolutely able to be controlled. On both sides, you are going to have the multiplex system, which will allow you to control the shades as well as lights. You'll also get storage, and then right above the bed, you're going to have a blackout cupboard doors. Those will actually slide open, and you will have a window behind behind there, but it's great for blacking out the light. You'll also get electrical outlets on both sides and storage underneath the bed. On the other side, in our slide here, we're going to have great storage all along the top. Again, our hidden hinges. This compartment is going to house our Sony Blu-ray player. Here we're going to have our Sony TV for the bedroom, and underneath we're going to have a fantastic bank of drawers. We're going to have 6 drawers on top and then 3 large drawers on bottom. Also in the corner you do get an additional plug-in in case you need more power, or again USB ports in order to charge your cell phone. The master bathroom in the Duke is absolutely gorgeous. It's going to feel like you've just walked out of your RV and into a spa. As we take a look at the shower, we get a huge skylight. We're going to have our waterfall shower head on there, tile shower surround, absolutely gorgeous, built-in shelves, just a phenomenal job on our shower. Next to that, we're going to have a robe hook, and in here are going to be our stackable washer and dryer that are going to come with the unit. Nice and convenient, tucked away. That way as you do laundry, you can just take it right into the bedroom. In the very back, you're going to have a huge wardrobe. As you can see, you get very large hanging rod, going to go all the way across, as well as some excellent shelving. As we take a look on the other side of the bath, we get this beautiful backsplash on here. Again, huge solid surface countertops. We're going to have our glass bowl that's going to be lit up. Just gives it a really nice pop and flare, as you can see there. Underneath we get excellent storage. We have a full bank of drawers running all the way down, as well as storage underneath, some floor lights, and then up top we're going to have a mirrored medicine cabinet with storage in there as well. And again, we are going to get a power shade in the bathroom, and you're again going to have your power flush toilet with your energy saver mode. Thanks for joining me, folks. Again, this is the Monaco Dynasty Duke. Phenomenal floor plan, has all the power you're going to need. You really need to come out and take it for a test drive to appreciate it. If you do have any questions or comments, please leave those below the video, or you can give us a call here at American RV and we'll be happy to answer them for you. Thank you. I hope you have a great camping season, and I can't wait to see you on the road to freedom.